where the Rockets have home court advantage. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Greg, you look at Alperen Schenker. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Houston. Holmgren gets the bucket.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Pass to Durant. Here's Eason. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Kevin Durant making hay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
Pass to Hartenstein. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Hartenstein. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And the dunk by Eason.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Back to you, Kevin.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game here.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
All alone.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. SGA, that's a two-pointer. The Thunder with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's Durant. Puts it up from 12. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
The Thunder, 4.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Capella. Outside for Durant. Takes the three. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
On the wing, Williams. Hartenstein goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Outside, SGA. For three. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets leading by 8. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Holmgren the screen. SGA, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And Thompson throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the wing. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball?
In the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Williams. The putback. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little...
Durant throwing down a sledgehammer.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Down low. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Assisted by
that instant response. Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Lets it go with a three. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Eason. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Eason's got 4 points now in the quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Still yet to score. Count it. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we finished one half of basketball. Rockets lead by 13. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The Rockets call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Rockets leading by 13. In the corner, Şengün with it. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Now, here's SGA. Hartenstein. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Hartenstein's got 13.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside, SGA. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. KD, that's for two. And it's Houston with another.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. He's covered by Eason. Just 4 to shoot. Now Hartenstein. Over Şengün. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston leading by 14. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Hartenstein, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's KD. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City and stolen by Eason. Free throw line jump shot, and he nails the jumper. KD's got 8 points in the quarter.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Outside, SGA from deep three-point land. The Thunder with another miss. Rockets leading by 18. And Thompson throws it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Inside. Outside for Durant. Eason, the screen. KD's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Houston leading by 18. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
Williams with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Dort. A three-pointer, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Holmgren the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Eason gets a wide open look. SGA with the steal. Holmgren looking around. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Over Şengün. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 18. Pass to Eason. And Vliet on the wing. Back to Eason. Smith outside. To the wing right side. Holmgren with the steal. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Rockets ahead. They lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here's Durant. There's the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Fades and shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Hartenstein with it. Holmgren outside. The Thunder with another miss. Houston leading by 22. Here's Durant. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water. Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Durant inside.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and he's got his rhythm. You just keep playing through him.
Back to SGA. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint. That's tipped. And here are the Thunder now. Here's Hartenstein. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Good on the triple. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to KD. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The answer from Kevin Durant, not having any of it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Hartenstein. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
Outside, SGA. Dort, left side. Shoots the 3. Rockets with the rebound. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance of Kevin Durant.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
To the inside, here's Holmgren. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Miss the ball.
34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Şengün with it. And Katie throws it down.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony,